While riding the track that connects the north of Roanoke Ridge to the south of Amberino, it's hard to miss the large watchtower-like structure practically in the middle of the track. Upon further inspection, you'll see barrels and wagons dumped along the track. While approaching the loft, you'll see a camp outside. There's no one here, but the fires are still lit. They must have left recently. There seems to be sufficient accommodation for at least 4 to 5 people. Upon entering the loft, you'll realise there is only one bed on the inside. The shelves are also stacked with provisions. You can also find hunting supplies in the box at the foot of the bed. You can find the game map on the rear wall. There's also a gun locker on the right side of the cabin. If you follow the ladder to the tower, then you will find binoculars on the right side. You can practically see across the whole map from here. Based off this, you might assume this is a fire lookout tower, however there's more to it than that. Back inside the loft, there is a communications device of some sort on the table. Back in 1899 or even 1907, these would have been incredibly expensive and high tech. If you head back outside and go behind the loft, you will find a basement. Inside you will find it is stocked to the brim with gun parts, ammunition, explosives and cannonballs. So what actually is the loft? There are multiple theories, from an old Civil War outpost to a current military training site to just a fire watching tower, but we'll have to dig deeper for the truth. It's actually connected to another Easter egg in the same area. If you have studied 30 animals, which most of us have probably already done, and go near the Wapiti reservation and follow these birds, it will lead you to your answer.
John Marston, usually. Who are you?
Well, I'm not telling you that. I like to be anonymous. I like to blend in. That's a joke. I'm well known for my humor, you see. Anyway, be well.
That was the giant in the cave Easter egg, which most of us most likely know about, but I'm not going to show all interactions in this video since this isn't primarily centered around him. Heading back to the tower to where the binoculars are, you'll start to see why this is related. The binoculars are aimed perfectly at the mountain to where the giant spoke to us from. One of the main theories surrounding the loft is that it's just a hunting lodge, but the main way to debunk that is to point to the cannonballs in the basement, because what can you hunt with a cannon? However, I guess if you're hunting a massive giant, you need a bloody big gun, so that must be what the cannonballs are supposed to be for. This is backed up by the fact that in one of the interactions with the giant, he states that he either had to go into isolation or be murdered. This is what the loft looks like from where we spoke with the giant. Like the other theories, this answer also leads us back to the question of where did everyone go? Why are the fires still lit? Where could they have gone? Are they coming back? If you have a theory that answers this question, be sure to leave it in the comments below.